Greetings, Kindreds. It's Megan. I wanted to give you a quick look at my diary. I have added a couple little bits, stars hollow, little bird, just some pretty little things from friends and pen pals. And I've added these kind of coffee stickers. I am obsessed with coffee right now. And then I wanted to show you, these were my last pages in September. I'm actually filming this in September. But I wanted to get a jump start on October. This one's actually my favorite spreads of the year. I love women in art so much. I'm doing a couple of October challenges and not any of them fully. One of them is LizziesLetters. I love her channel. Her voice is so soothing to me. And so she does Mailtober, which I'm going to do some actual mail things, but some other things that are just in my journal. And I apologize as I am doing my voiceover. The cat is meowing and the dog is slurping his food. So I'm just gathering bits here. I really want my first page of October to be around that Anne of Avonlea quote. I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers because, as you know, I am a huge Anne of Green Gables fan, Lucy Maud Montgomery fan, and it is just my favorite quote for this season. So I kind of had an idea for this page, and then I kind of just started tearing things apart and putting them together back and forth, and that's really kind of how I journal. So some of these papers, like this textured one I got from IB, I do have an affiliate link down below that I will share with you. But I have really enjoyed their stationery heaps. I feel like the quality is just fantastic. So I wanted to share them with you. So I'm loving these tans, but I do need a little pop of color, and that's where you see me just kind of playing around with these. And this page does kind of have like a fun fall feel. I feel like it looks like wallpaper. It's really interesting to me how everyone was pulling wallpaper down and now everyone's putting it up again. But yeah, it has that feel, and I thought that would be kind of just pretty in a journal. So I am just kind of playing with sizes, and I will glue all this down. I like how that looks as a start, and we need a little bit more. So again, I love my girls, and how darling is she? She is my October vibes with her books and her little things and bits. And I've just looking in my little washi strips here to kind of add some more dimension to the page. I'm actually going to tear this one in half. That way I can layer it just a bit. Those of you with animals, are yours quiet until you get on the phone or do something? I feel like our cat is so jealous whenever I am talking to someone else on the phone. He's also jealous of the dog. So when I put Bogey, our dog, away, Digby the cat will often then come sit with me or on me. He was my husband's cat before I knew him, and he is definitely his person. And it's just funny to me though, like when my partner's away or asleep, the cat's like, "Oh, you," and my dog I got. I don't think we were dating yet, but we were friends. But I am his go-to. So, and we are blending the families. So I love gingham. So I love the orange gingham, and I liked the black, but I thought together, like, yes, it's October, but maybe it was too Halloweeny. Halloweeny, is that even a word? Sure it is. For this kind of intro to October spread. And now my dog is bringing me toys. So I absolutely love these little plaid and gingham washies. Whatever I paid for them, they were well worth their weight in gold. And I'm just digging in to add a little bit of fall foliage, I'm not sure, to the page. And there you go. That is my Welcome to October spread. I will be writing on it. So this paper I was actually given last autumn from a pen pal, and it's got like a little fall blessing. Sorry, the pets are both really hamming it up right now. And so I just taped that in because I want to keep both sides. And then I love this washi tape. That's from Journal Say. And I thought it was so cute. So this spread, I think I'm going to, yeah, I am. I'm going to use it. Lizzie, one of her prompts was literature. And so there are about 30 books that are kind of spooky vibes that I would love to read in October, but I know I won't get to them, so that I'm gonna make like my dream list. So this is some of that paper I just ripped up from the Welcome to October page. I'm using it kind of like washi tape, and then I'm adding little washi tape strips just to kind of give that tip-in page a little bit of dimension. I just want it to look a little bit like more weathered or messy on purpose. Not that there I'm pointing to little itty bitty mushrooms that I thought were just divine. So yeah, and then I will rip another piece of this off. So I'm really good at using up paper and over and over and over. These little fall stickers, gosh, I think I've had them 3 or 4 years. So I am going to get rid of them on the spread, just kind of layer them and add them, adding a little bit of whimsy to the page so it's not too dark. I do like little ghosts and witch things. I'm not a zombie vampire kind of girl. But I do like kind of little witch stories and stuff like that. My fall aesthetic is very traditional colors, like orange and black. I think like the orange pumpkin. Like I would love to have just a ton of pumpkins all over my porch. That would be my ideal. But I am going to get into some spooky vibes later on in this month. But again, like more witchy and whatnot. I do think I'm gonna have some skull stuff. I'm not like crazy about skull things. I do think bats are adorable. There's actually a lot of bats that I see pretty regularly, and owls where I live. Okay, so on that little paper, I think I jumped ahead there. I just wrote October to be read, my little TBR here, and I'm lining the page even more because I just wanted to have like a really cohesive, very full look, which it very much looks full there. Yeah, so I love living kind of in the country and being greeted by so many little woodland creatures. So here are some of the books I would love to get to in October. I'm sure I'll get to 2 or 3. And then on the other side, this postcard actually I received last year from my friend Rafi, and I wanted to put it in here. Again, I love the little girls. I just think they're so charming, and that their little witch hats and whatnot. And this page will end up being kind of simple because it's already so stylized, right? Like we've got that big image on the other page, and I do want to have some room to write here. In between my spreads, sometimes I just have like plain pages that I'll write because I write a lot at a time. I don't necessarily write every single day, but I would say 5 days a week easily. And so I need room, and I will at least like line each page with washi tape because I get a kick out of it. I know there's a lot of debate right now in the journaling community about like pretty pages or like the TikTok trends of pages, and also about where to source your goods and whatnot. And I kind of feel like it's a personal thing for everybody. So if you want to spend $0 on journaling, or if you want to spend half your paycheck, like it's not my business. I don't know. And where you buy your things, I do try to buy, here's like my bin of joy of all my little goodies. And I think I decided just to like leave this page alone and keep it simple. But I do try to support local shops and Etsy shops. I'm not saying everything I buy is perfectly sourced or whatnot. I don't enjoy that stores like steal other people's images. This, well, look at, there's some bogey paper, and that's him in my office. But yeah, this spread that I'm going to do, the theme is gingham. So I'm actually going to pull some of these papers apart, cut them down, and make like a gingham border with it. But where I was going with that, like, yeah, I don't think like companies should steal artist artwork and then sell it for cheap. I'm definitely against that. And woo, that was quick. That was a quick transition there. Here are some stickers I've bought from Lizzie's Letters, and I'm going to use some from Maragona Art too, both of which I bought on Etsy. No, they're not cheap, but they're such good quality. I think that gingham little paper pad that I bought on Amazon with a gift card. So, you know, I source things all over the place. I do use flyers and some junk, like actual pure junk, but I have been less and less so, just because I'm not drawn to it. But that paper, like I was using, that scrap paper, you saw it made off like 3 different pages. So, yeah, so I reuse in that sense. I have so much fun, like just putting these stickers down as I'm doing the voiceover. It's like a nice little sense memory. So yeah, oops. I am notorious at hitting my little camera arm there, and our little cat is notorious at jumping in the bookshelf, but that's where he sits to look out the window. So, yeah. And these were actually, I'm one of Lizzie's patrons, new patrons, because I haven't been watching her channel that long, but some of those bows were from her rewards, I believe, and I just really adore them. I adore her girl stickers too. I think that they have always been lovely, but are getting better and better. So much so I'm like, nope, I'm going to use them both. I've been kind of hoarding them because I love those 2 in particular. I think they're like very cottage core. I love their little headscarves. I've got a couple of those little kerchiefs myself, and they're just so like country and wholesome and sweet, and they are perfect to me with the gingham. So that's how it turned out. Let's take a look. Okay, so that was my favorite one. I had to throw that in here. My Welcome October, TBR, just a cute little witch page, and then my gingham. Happy fall, lots of love, and happy journaling. Ta-ta.